Let's highlight some of the Olympians with ties to Utah headed to Milan. Kylie Kariotis will be competing in mogul skiing. It's a type of freestyle skiing. Olympic specialist Matt Gephardt has more.
Kylie Kariotis has had a bumpy road. Literally, she skis moguls. It's a sport that she gives a thumbs up. What's cool about mogul skiing?
I think everything's cool about mogul skiing.
Kylie is not new to the sport.
I started competing when I was 5 years old.
Nor is her family. She has two older siblings who were on the national team. A perfect combination of mentorship with a little oomph of sibling rivalry.
We used to mogul ski as a family, and now I'm still doing it, and I love it.
Kylie grew up in California but has called Utah home for 5 years.
We'll call you a Utah now.
Yeah, that's perfect. Love it.
If you haven't bumped into Kylie on our snow-covered mountains, there's a pretty decent chance you've crossed paths in the warmer months up there.
I love biking, I love hiking, I love the reservoirs. I just love being outdoors, and this is one of the best places to do that.
Athletes burn energy and need to replenish. To that end,
What I really appreciate about Utah is all the coffee shops. I think they have a great local coffee shop scene. Some of my favorites.
That's surprising for Utah.
It is surprising for Utah, but I really love Atticus. I think they have a really good vibe with all the books, and I really like the greenhouse. I think those two are really nice. And I also like reading a lot, so I also enjoy the bookstores. I think Dolly's is my favorite bookstore up here. And then I also really like Marissa's bookstore down in Salt Lake.
mogul skiing is incredibly hard, but the people who do it at Kylie's level make it look easy. In some ways, that's because to them it is. Well, not really. Sort of.
I am feeling like I'm doing a very good run. I think it feels somewhat effortless, and it looks somewhat effortless. I think some of the best mogul skiing is extremely fast, but it doesn't look fast necessarily. Like, it almost looks slow because there's so much control.
Competing is intense. Skiing is fun.
It's a sport. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
Is it still fun?
I have so much fun. I love it. I always listen to music while I'm skiing. I love joking with my friends. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it.
They make it look so easy. Another athlete headed to the Winter Olympics is Nick Gepper. The three-time Olympian was going to retire after Beijing, but Sam Farnsworth learned he'll be back, going for a fourth medal in Milan.
In 2022, Nick Gepper returned home to Utah from one of the most unique winter games in Olympics history.
It wasn't regular, typical China. It was COVID China. And so that whole experience, made the Olympics that much more, strenuous.
But he didn't come home empty-handed.
I came home with a medal, I did it. I was really excited to see my family, my girlfriend.
Celebrating at the Salt Lake airport with loved ones that were not allowed to travel to China with him. And scene. That's how it seemed Nick's three-time Olympic career would end.
I felt incredibly relieved because I was like, man, this was a lot of training, a lot of preparation. I landed my run, I did it. And then I just wanted to take a break.
And a break he took. He went home, he got on the snowmobile for the next 3 months and didn't even touch the skis once. As time went on, his desire to get on skis again was fading.
I feel this is real. This is a real feeling. I should listen to it. I called all my close friends and my family, and I talked to them about it. And I said, I think I might be done. I think I might hit the end of the road.
Nick decided he was retiring from the sport that won him medals at 3 Olympic Games and countless more successes throughout worldwide competitions.
The one moment that I knew that my retirement was the right decision was I was sitting on the couch at home watching the X Games. As soon as the event started, I just kind of melted into the couch and was like, all right, I'm totally good being right here.
But then an unexpected spark. While fulfilling a sponsor obligation in Austria, he stumbled upon a quarter pipe.
Which is just half of a half pipe. You just take one half away. It's a quarter pipe. And after practice over and over again, I was like, man, I'm pretty good at this thing. And so that's when I got this inspiration to kind of step into the half pipe realm.
But for him to take it seriously, he said he needed to know if he enjoyed it. And not only that, but could he be the best at it? After 3 events, he got his answer.
I went to Mount Hood, Oregon a few weeks later to just really put the nail in the coffin. And I just confirmed that on that 3rd trip. And then from there, I was like, screw it. Let's do it. Let's go all the way.
And he quickly found success.
I didn't miss a single podium. I won the X Games, started inventing tricks.
And there's a new champ in Aspen. That's Nick Gepper!
and that was cool. I had to earn my spot.
And now it's on to Milan Cortina for his 4th Olympic Games and a favorite to bring home another medal. In Park City, Sam Farnsworth, KSL 5 News.
Thank you, Sam. For some athletes, when they compete in 2026, it will be the first time they can do it with their family and their friends there to support them. And it's something Jalen Koff is looking forward to after the 2022 Beijing Games.
It'll be incredible. Definitely miss them at the bottom of the course in Beijing, and every event that they get to come to, I love having them at the bottom. Yeah, my mom, dad, brother, all the whole crew will be there, and it'll be so special to be able to share that with them in person and hear them yelling at the bottom of the course.
Koff won silver in moguls in Beijing and in Alta. She's from Alta, Wyoming, but she trains in Park City. Keisha Love comes from an athletic family, from basketball to volleyball and gymnastics. We got the chance to hear from her as she prepares for what she hopes is her second run for the gold.
We grew up with just a lot of the athletic stuff. Both my parents played college basketball, volleyball. They both ran track in high school.
For Keisha Love, you could say athletics runs in her blood.
I think our family just really revolved around sports. I did gymnastics, track, now bobsled.
The 27-year-old from Harriman didn't try bobsled until she was invited to a push camp by USA Bobsled in October of 2020.
Track was a great avenue for me to find bobsled, and so I used the track world to recruit into bobsledding.
Love made her Olympic debut at the 2022 Winter Games in Beijing. She finished 7th in the two-woman bobsled as a push athlete for Callie Humphreys. Love says her why for the sport is family.
I think my why really boils down to the fact that everybody has sacrificed so much, and I have to remind myself of where we started and what my ultimate dream was. My ultimate dream was to become an Olympian, to become a world champion, to become an Olympic champion.
Park City's Alex Hall has already secured his spot on the Stifle U.S. freeski team. We got a chance to hear from Hall as he prepares for what will be his 3rd Olympic appearance. Mike Anderson has his story.
I'm a freestyle skier, specifically slopestyle and big air, and I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Defending Olympic slopestyle gold medalist Hall has secured his spot for Milan Cortina 2026, a sport that he says is a lot like art.
I mean, in some parts it definitely feels like art, like it's self-expression and you get to pretty much do whatever you want, and a pretty cool way to look at it is a slopestyle course with all the jumps and rails is kind of like a canvas, and you get to do whatever tricks you want down it and pick the order, and there's really no limitations or rules to your run. So you can kind of create any piece of art down the course, which is pretty cool.
He was born in Alaska, then lived in Switzerland before moving to Salt Lake City at the age of 16.
I love all the skiing in Salt Lake. It's the best ski city in the U.S.
During the Beijing Olympics in 2022, it was the first time Hall had done the whole run in one go.
For example, the Olympics in 2022 in Beijing, I had done most of the tricks in my run, but I'd actually never kind of done them all consecutively in one full take. So the run that I ended up winning the Olympics on.
A run to remember.
I'm really proud of that run, and I think it showcased some of my best skiing to date.
Come on, Mark.
Flash forward more than 2 years, Hall is finishing a standout season, winning the slopestyle Crystal Globe, 2 World Cups, and a World Championship medal.
It's pretty sweet having the Olympics in Italy.
With Italian roots that run deep.
My mom's full-blown Italian.
Hall is excited for what will feel like a home games in 2026.
In general, Italy's got a great snow sports culture, so I think there's going to be a ton of fans who are really excited to watch the Olympics over there, so that'll be really sweet.
The NHL in Utah has been a huge success, and in Milan, we'll have a chance to cheer for some of our own favorite Mammoth players as they go for gold. Olympic specialist Sam Fenrod will follow that team in Milan.
Utah is an Olympic state. We love the medal-winning performances, our local connections to the games. Shoot, we love it all. And now, after one full season of the NHL in our state, it's clear Utah loves hockey too. And this winter, those two worlds will collide when the NHL allows its players to participate in the Winter Games for the first time since 2014. And the Utah Mammoth have multiple players that could be in Italy going for gold.
Coach, with it being an Olympic year this next year, there's some unique opportunities potentially for some of your players.
When you play in those tough situation, pressure situation, you learn from there.
Mammoth captain Clayton Keller was the United States team captain this past summer at the World Championships in Sweden. He led the United States to its first gold medal in 92 years at Worlds.
We liked the fact our captain was capable of leading the team who won the gold, and it was good for Cools to live that experience and have a key role in that team. And I think that experience, you cannot buy that.
Mammoth forward Logan Cooley was also on that team. Now, there's no guarantees they're going to be on the Olympic roster in Milan, but they were two of just 44 players invited to the U.S. Hockey Olympic orientation meetings in August, which means they're on the radar.
It's not something that I'm stressed about or anything like that. Obviously, I want to be a part of that team, and I'm just going to let my play do the talking.
Anytime you could represent your country, it's an unbelievable privilege and something that I'll never take for granted. Going to the Olympic camp was super special for me.
And they're not the only Mammoth players that could be skating at the Olympics. Olli Mata will be with Finland, Kevin Stenlund with Sweden, JJ Peterka with Germany, and Karel Vejmelka will be the goalkeeper for Czechia.
It's a huge opportunity for me to be part of the team for the Olympics, and it's one of the peaks for this season.
The final 25-player rosters for each country, those are expected to be announced in early January. With the Mammoth, Sam Farnsworth, KSL 5 News.
So many fun Utah connections. Still ahead on Sunday edition, what comes after the Milan Cortina 2026 Winter Olympics? We'll tell you the future games to look forward to when we come back.